Hi YouTube, just wanted to come on and do a quick update about ovulation and the trigger shot. So today is Sunday. Um, I don't know what today's date is, September 23rd. Okay. And I basically plan to give myself the trigger shot this morning, as they said on average you ovulate about 36 hours after you take the shot. So just for timing purposes, I wanted it to be to where I would ovulate Monday night or late Monday evening. That was going to be good timing for me. So that was my plan. My doctor said they usually didn't, just prescribe it on a whim because they need people to go to the injections class and things of that nature, which I did not do. So they tried to explain it to me over the phone, um, which I mean it was fine. But now I have more questions. Um, so I'll get to those questions in a minute because maybe you guys can help me understand before I call my RE's office in the morning. So anyway, I get up this morning and I know I've complained to you guys about my monitor before, my Clear Blue fertility monitor, because I've been using it over a year. I've only gotten one peak on it. But anyway, this was going to be my last cycle using it. And actually it still is because I don't plan to buy anymore. That's that. So anyway, it still requires that I test every day. And so I did, and I was very excited because I got this. I think you can see that. So it's cycle day 15. And what's funny is that this is my fourth cycle of Clomid. I got my first ever peak on my first cycle of Clomid, and it was also on day 15. So I found that to be kind of ironic since I was on a higher dosage. But I noticed it. I noticed it was probably going to be a peak on there because after I dipped the stick for the monitor, like there was a line on there that just popped up out of nowhere. So as soon as I saw that line and I had that test running, I started to take other tests because I'm like, I bet this is going to be positive. And I just like to make sure. So this is another test I took. I don't know if you can see the happy face, the Clear Blue digital ovulation test. So I did that, and I also did one of my infamous Wampo test strips that I'll show you as well. I don't know what you can see the lines on there. Mm, I don't think that helps. But anyway, so this one was definitely positive as well. So I was like, it would be my body to be super retarded to go ahead and get the surge on the day I plan to trigger. So then I had a decision to make. Well, I'm like, I paid $75 for this shot, and you know what? I'm just gonna take it anyway. So right after I saw that, I still just took the shot this morning. So yeah, I took the shot, and I know, you're putting HCG in your body, so they tell you, don't, wait to test. I guess it's like 14 days after the shot. But I do know that some people like to test it out to see when it leaves their system. So, just so you know, like, okay, well, it's out of my system now. So if I get a positive, in 14 days, I definitely know. So I just had to get it out of my system, and I had to take a test. So I did take a pregnancy test as well. Try to put some paper behind it this time. Maybe it'll help. So, let's see if that helps. Well, I'm not. Okay, that is that. So, pregnancy test after the HCG shot, and this was done tonight. So, of course, I'm not pregnant, but I couldn't resist taking a pregnancy test. So, and I have a bunch of these little cheapies. So, oh, you know what? I'll show you my ovulation test again as well. The paperwork. Oops, sorry. Okay. I can't. I'm so backwards. It's like looking in the mirror trying to show you guys something. Okay. So that's my ovulation test and the pregnancy test because I just couldn't resist taking one. Silly me. But anyway, I know, I don't think at all that I'm pregnant. I know for sure that it's the shot. So I might take a test every day just to test it out, test the HCG out, and just see when it leaves my system because I have a bunch of test strips. So, on to my question, guys. Here's the question for you guys who have taken the trigger shot or you know people who have. My doctor's prescription for HCG was for 10,000 units. Now, the prescription they actually wrote me, okay, it had 10,000, but they only wanted me to take 5. And at first I was like, well, whatever. I'm just going to do whatever they tell me. But then I was thinking about it like, I paid $75 for this shot. I want it. What am I supposed to do with the rest of this? I don't want to throw it away. What do you do with that? Like, I don't know what the rest of you guys do or whatever dosage you. My phone always rings when I do a video. It never fails. But I don't know what the rest of you guys do or what dosage you were on, because that put me at a dosage of 5,000. So they gave me 5,000 units of it. So I don't know. What do you do? What do you do with the rest though? Like, do you save it? I mean, I have refills on it, in which I'll pay another $75 for. But what I'm saying is that if I'm only taking 5,000 each time, I'm gonna need them to just give me a lower prescription off rip. You know what I mean? And not keep giving me 10,000 unit prescriptions and I can only use 5. I don't understand. So, if you guys know more about this, please let me know. Like, what's the usual dosage, and like, what do you guys usually do with the leftover? Because that's what I have is half of it. Um, I'll probably end up calling my RE in the morning if I have no clarity after doing a little bit of research tonight. I don't know. I'll probably call them anyway just to see what they say about why I had to take half of it and what to do. I don't know. So I'll probably call them in the morning. So that's it. I am going to continue baby dancing like crazy. We did baby dance um, Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday night, and this morning, which is Sunday. Won't be able to baby dance tonight, or tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night it'll be fine. So, and that's probably when actual ovulation time will occur. So whether or not I had even taken the shot, because I naturally got a peak and other positive ovulation tests, I still would have ovulated tomorrow. So that's perfect, because I was worried about, like, what if I didn't get to take the shot, before I ovulated, or what if I didn't ovulate till after the shot? I didn't know what was going to happen. So I guess I'll just call my doctor tomorrow and get some answers from her. But guys, if you can shed any light on me for that, feel free to. I like to hear from people who actually have taken it and how long it takes to get out of your system. So that's all I have for right now. So I'll update again soon, and here starts, well, after tomorrow, I guess. We'll start my 2-week wait. Fun, fun. Bye, guys.